Hey guys, this is Scooter Vlogs. I'm going to take you over to the White Lady's Castle, where I've told you in the past of my other videos that the White Lady was obviously murdered in the woods of Amusement Park. And the legend goes is that she basically kills every man in the park late at night. But it's not every man though. It's men who are suspicious or up to no good. And she apparently, if she appears out of nowhere and kills them. So, but that's the local legend that says that. So anyways, that's it for tonight. I can't wait to show you guys. Please just hit that like button and subscribe to me. And we got a lot more outings to do. So, all right, guys. All right, we are now entering Durand Eastman Park where the White Lady is. And over here is where supposedly she had murdered a couple of men, and men had reported that they have seen her walking in the park. And over here too, this is also where they actually saw the White Lady walking around, supposedly with two dogs, apparently. That's what the report said. This is the road that goes to basically the White Lady's castle. Kind of a cool road. Spooky at night though. Over here, straight ahead of us, is Lake Ontario. It's kind of like over where my wife is on the right-hand side. And the other side is Canada. Supposedly, this is one of the ponds that the White Lady, I guess, walks around. That pond in particular. Hey guys, we're actually trying to find the White Lady's castle right now. This here is the pond that she haunts, like I said earlier in the video. So there is a path that goes around here, and I wanted to see look at that tree that's uprooted like that, and it goes all the way in the back. And they were told, the legend goes, is that the White Lady walks around this specific pond. I don't know why, but there was something with this pond that dealt with her and her family back, like what was it, back in the 60s or 50s, that when she had gotten murdered. All right, guys, this is White Lady's castle. The castle was actually pretty big back in, I think it was in the 50s that this castle was actually, like, you know, when she was alive and everything. So it's pretty cool, actually. It was a big castle, and this is where she had gotten murdered and assaulted, and now she haunts these woods. So we're gonna go up there, and we're gonna go actually look inside whatever the castle is left, but there's not much left. It's just grass up there. So, all right. Okay, guys, these are the stairs that go up to White Lady's castle. Okay, guys, part of White Lady's castle right there. All right, here we go. All right, guys, now back in the either early 40s or 50s, this was actually a mansion. And that there was like a tower that was each sides of the house. That was pretty big, I heard. And there's Lake Ontario, and this is like the reminiscence of her house. See, there's the other tower there. Okay, so like I'm gonna go here. See, look. This right here was all her house. This whole side was her house. So all the way around where I'm looking. And then back here. So yes, so that's pretty much it for White Lady's Castle. This is exactly it. Now, I'm going to take you and show you something else. If you look at these trees, look how spooky they are. This is the tree that was right next to her house, her mansion actually. I mean, there's like horns, you can see it. And look like it's got arms. And so, I mean, really, that's a spooky tree. I mean, I don't know if I'd really want to come here at night. It would probably scare the jeebies out of me. So, but I'm gonna look around more and investigate, and if I find some stuff, I'm definitely gonna share with you guys. All right, guys, I'm actually standing in the pillar of the house. This is the straight up in the air. She had both of them. It was really cool. All right, guys, you see these beams right here? These beams were the original foundation on the floor from this mansion, which I think is kind of cool. There's another one. And so, and then this one's called an I-beam, which is right here, this must have been like the major beam for the house. All right, guys, this session here at White Lady's Castle is over. I hope you enjoyed it as well as I did, and we are going to go to Seabreeze Amusement Park in a couple of minutes. Obviously, they would be full of people right now, but because of the pandemic, we are not able to do that. So we're just going to go outside Seabreeze right now and show you the old roller coaster of the Jackrabbit. And it would actually turn 100 years old this year, but unfortunately, because of what's going on, no one can really celebrate it and ride it this year. All right, so peace. We are now in Seabreeze, New York, which is also in Irondequoit, New York. And Seabreeze, like I said, is the amusement park I was telling you guys about, which should have been full of people by now, but in the pandemic, operating this probably for the summer. So, but here, well, it's right up here. I've taken my family here many, many, many times. We've had season passes for the last 4 or 5 years, and this is Seabreeze Amusement Park right here, guys. This is the Jackrabbit I was telling you about. It's a wooden roller coaster, and unfortunately, nobody can ride it this year because it's closed. It doesn't look big, but once you're inside, it's really big. It's really massive. The water park is behind us, which I'll take you guys around the corner to see the water park. But this is an iconic park that once you go to this, you'll be hooked. You're going to want to come here every year. It's one of the best amusement parks I've ever been to. And you should check it out if you ever come to Rochester, New York, guys, because this is a really good park. This park is nostalgic, and you don't have to wait a lot. So like when you come in, there's really no line. You just come in, and it's very simple, very family oriented. Been around here for generations, and it's a very, very interesting park, and I think you guys would love it if you came here to visit. This is the carousel. Some buildings here, because the buildings are actually kind of cool too. See, isn't that nice? I believe that's the area that you eat in. It's like a big restaurant in there. Just think about it, guys. There are no sights and smells in this amusement park this time of year, like, you know, like hamburgers cooking and hot dogs and fried dough. There you go.
The sounds of the rides, the laughter, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. That was my wife, by the way. All right, guys. To my left here is an old-fashioned Seabreeze Fire Department. It's all volunteer. You know, it's nothing too fancy, nothing too big. It's just an old-fashioned fire department, which is kind of, you know, kind of nice to have. And Lake Ontario is directly straight ahead of us. Hey, look at the bus. All right, and to my right, I forget the name of that ride. It's the, what is that, honey?
360, I think.
Is that the three? No, that's the whirlwind.
Oh, the whirlwind 360, right?
Yeah. And we got there's a lighthouse in front of us too, down here by the lake. Okay, guys, this is the water park of Seabreeze, and I believe that one over there that my wife is showing is it's called the Donut. It's pretty cool. I've been down it actually, and they have like a spray park where that big bucket is. Actually, the spray park is really nice. It's got like water guns and everything in there. It's pretty cool. And then over here we got the green and blue. That's the big water slides that they got. There's like 6 of them in there. That's the entrance to get into Seabreeze, obviously, from this side of the park. Okay, this is Bill Gray's restaurant, local in Rochester, New York, upstate New York. This is where I take my family to go get food before we either go to the park. And it's a really cool restaurant. It's locally owned, and I highly recommend you guys, if you ever come to Rochester, this is the place to go. This one in particular, next to Seabreeze. Okay, we're doing just Bill Gray's here, and basically it's just a bunch of shops down here by Seabreeze, and then we have the Lake Ontario and the Irondequoit Bay. And this is Don's Original. This is like really old, back when I was a kid. This has been here for a very long time. Actually guys, I have a surprise for you. See, there's a White House right there. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. But that, I can't say whose house that is, but that's a local musician that's very well known, lives there. And I wish I could tell you his name, but he's very well known. I know you guys would know who he is, but unfortunately I don't think I can say that. Thank you guys. I enjoyed it very much. Be safe out there. Peace.